We totally don't have anything for the intro.
You still got them muted.
No, they're good.
There we go.
Oh, jeez.
There. Well.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good morning.
We're here.
Here, everybody.
Oh,
Mimosas.
I feel like Blakely should start this show. We got Christy and Kevin on the Thursday show. I do the Wednesday show. I think you should take
Blakely,
the intro on the brunch.
I'm good. We're doing Sunday brunch, y'all.
Sunday.
Hope you got your mimosas and your pancakes and waffles and sausage and eggs.
I did it.
Whatever the fuck you like to eat for breakfast.
Or drink.
Maybe you're one of those people that eat salmon for breakfast.
Oh, I have salmon.
Who eats salmon? You eat salmon for breakfast?
Not unless it's
You're
like
one of them
leftover.
Europeans?
No, I'm
What's
American.
the thing with like salmons and capers and shit for breakfast?
Lox.
and
Yeah,
lox.
there we go.
No,
That's
lox.
what it is. Okay.
I
was like, it's
understand
something.
The lox.
It's on bagels and shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can I ask a question? Because I've gotten like crap for this in the past. What is
Mhm.
appropriate? Okay, wait. What is an appropriate bagel to use as a breakfast sandwich?
Any
Ooh.
bagel. All the bagels.
I
Any
feel so
bagel.
much better about
Any
myself.
bagel.
I feel so much better about myself. Thanks, guys. Because I used to do
I mean-
cinnamon raisin bagels.
That's what's up.
Right?
That's what's up. That's what I
Cinnamon-
do.
oh,
That's
hell yeah.
That's my thing. That's my thing.
High five. Wait, let's run.
I don't.
Wait, I feel like we're switched.
Oh, fuck. You're going to hit me in the head. All right, guys. Get the fuck out of here.
Would you like a
Been
waffle?
switched. for
No, I
weeks.
don't
I
want a
know, I
waffle.
still
Thank
want
I
you.
made a whole thing of waffles. Look how many waffles I made.
Don't.
Look at all these waffles. What do you mean you don't want a waffle?
I'm just going to eat a sausage. It'll
Okay,
be
well, I'm going
great.
to take a couple of those too.
I think I wouldn't prefer cinnamon or blueberry or French toast if you go to Panera. But, I mean, I'm not going to knock you for doing it.
Well, they got that cinnamon crunch
I know.
bagel.
Cinnamon crunch.
That thing's ridiculous.
People
And
eat
the French
way
toast
weirder
one.
Foods
They
than
do.
a cinnamon bagel
Yeah.
breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, that's if you're going to die on that hill,
I'll
good
die
for
on that
you.
hill.
But
I'll die.
no,
there.
I meant the people that don't. The
Oh.
people that don't let you eat that.
Well, I'm saying I'll die on the hill where I do eat it. I mean,
Okay, that's
will.
fair.
I mean, I might die.
I
on the
mean,
hill.
cholesterol.
I mean, cholesterol and stuff.
I mean, yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Go watch it, folks.
I have
But-
so much food. I can't. I did it again. I made.
Speaking
I
of,
made too much
did
food.
Brittany get out? Anybody know?
What happened? What happened?
She's trying to get her money back.
It's Brittany, bitch.
Yeah. She's like, well, I think she can't like
I
ride
thought
a
she
bike.
got her money back.
She's under
No.
conservatorship.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't get it back?
No.
No.
Oh.
Well, she was trying to.
I mean, I don't blame her.
She worked for that money.
She did.
I mean, yeah,
Put up a lot.
she did some stuff.
Where's
I don't have
Bergman? Where's the ruling?
What are the rules on that? Yeah. I have. This
I
is
don't know.
the most awkward.
We're doing the thing you're not supposed to do on the internet,
Uh-huh.
which is eat.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like the ASMR of the Brain Wreck channel? This is our ASMR channel.
No.
I could do a mukbang.
No.
Welcome. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be great.
Mm.
This is-
I made a mistake last night.
Mm.
Right before I
Uh-oh.
went to bed, I read more about the apartment building that collapsed in Florida. And then
Oh,
I just
geez.
had
Oh.
dreams about
Oh, geez.
earthquakes and swaying buildings and this is
What happened in Florida?
You didn't hear about this?
Like an
No.
apartment
No.
complex. Like
Like
partially
Miami.
collapsed. There was like 150 people missing.
Oh.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh, 'cause it
But
was-
missing. Why do they say it's missing? They know you were in the fucking building and your ass is crushed.
Yeah, but like they can't like confirm.
They're
They didn't
trying
wanna
to
say they
find
died.
survivors.
Yeah,
They found a few,
that's good at least.
Oh.
but it's been a couple days now and they're still looking.
Wasn't there something that came out
Oh,
too
yeah.
where like they said that there was a report or something that there were like inefficiencies with the structure or something?
2018.
I mean, it's Miami.
That's
Yeah.
That town's built on cocaine.
2018.
For real.
They got
For real.
They got their
It's built
shit
on a
together,
lot more than
Really?
cocaine.
and they didn't do anything about it.
that's
Oh, you gave me my vintage knife.
Well, yeah.
oh.
Aw, thank you. Sorry.
a full breakfast. You're not eating any of it.
I'll get there. Okay, it's
I mean,
been a
it's
rough
waffle
morning
sauce.
for
We've
me.
only
Thank
been
you.
up for an hour. It's
I've been up for longer than that. I
It
don't really
started
have an
raining here.
excuse.
I made a coffee cake.
You go higher, get higher.
Oh.
Yeah.
I made a whole coffee cake.
Yeah, it smells fucking delicious.
Have at it.
I'm gonna.
You
Okay.
made pancakes.
So Oh, pancakes are good too.
Just like
I made breakfast tacos with a bunch of leftover stuff.
Nice.
I wish I could eat eggs. Maybe one. Maybe we should try vegan eggs. Are those any good? Has anybody had vegan eggs?
I try to avoid anything that's like not
Real.
Not real.
Well, no, I mean
It's
it's real food, but like I just never saw like
meat
whole-
substitute products.
and yeah, like the Beyond Beef. Like just
Well, I don't eat actual beef, and
Sure.
I can't eat eggs, so those are choices for me. But I would like to try a vegan egg at some point.
You get the Impossible Whopper whenever we go to the BK,
Well, that's because they don't have regular veggie burgers anymore, and
and their chicken's gross.
yeah, it really is.
I did have a tofu scramble once. It was pretty good.
tofu's not bad.
I was gonna say, I
Good
feel like
call.
I've had a tofu egg substitute something at some point. Maybe it was at a hotel. I know they have the continental breakfast buffet. I feel like it was at one of those. This is good. You did a good job.
Oh, thank you.
I was gonna make it, but then I didn't,
I
and
know.
you did. And
Made it from
was great.
scratch.
Where did you learn how to make a coffee cake?
Shut
Betty
it!
Crocker.
Shut it!
Betty
The
Crocker.
kitty cat.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You
Hold
just
that
follow
thought.
a recipe.
Yeah, you just gotta follow the thing on the box.
But like I follow instructions all the time, and it still doesn't work, which is why I typically don't follow instructions.
Look at that cross section. Look at that cross section. Right there. Look at that people. Scratch from the box.
I mean, okay.
I made it last night at I think I started at 11:30
Mhm.
last night, and then so finished right around midnight and a quarter.
Sausage.
Yeah, I got a sausage.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And then, but then I had to wait for it to cool.
Mhm.
So I didn't actually get that. You gotta wait for it to cool because you don't want to put the wrap over it because then you can melt the plastic onto the pan type of thing. Made that mistake before. So you gotta wait for it to cool first before you put the plastic wrap over it. So I didn't go to bed till 1:30, making this coffee cake. So that's how much of a professional I am.
That's commitment.
Right there. Can't take that away from me.
Mm-mm.
I've returned. Sorry, I have children.
Welcome.
They're a pain in the
Oh,
ass.
Christy, sorry, I put blackberries in the mimosa.
I mean, I'm not there.
We did a berry medley
Okay.
Yeah.
in the mimosa.
Gotta have the frozen ones, keeps it nice and cold. A little bit
like
of
ice.
berry flavor.
We
Well,
just
fancy as fuck.
we just did whiskey coffee.
Ooh.
That's good too.
Mm.
Good too.
I forgot how big that whiskey bottle was, by the way.
I told you it was huge.
I know it was huge, but huge is still in my mind a bit smaller than that.
Huge.
It's a lot of booze. I was also debating because it is still early, and I was like, how hard do I want to go right now? Because I feel like we still have
first
stuff
Sunday
we
brunch.
got to do today,
Mm.
or stuff we
I
can
have
do.
to drive. I
Mhm.
have to drive an hour and a half away, so I'm drinking one.
Just getting one.
Not ideal.
You get one. So
Yeah.
it's okay. It's not for a while anyways, but
I'm trying not to get syrup on all my shit, and it's really hard.
I've just
It's
said
extremely
to hell
hard.
with it. I don't care anymore.
It's gonna be.
I'm
don't
not
have
even
syrup.
eating anything with syrup.
Yeah, there's no syrup here, Kevin.
What did you put on your pancake?
You're safe.
Oh man,
Did you miss out on the honey?
I missed out on the honey.
What?
Mm.
So this is a downfall for me, just like hand fisting pancakes into my mouth all the time.
Right. You miss opportunities.
I make pancakes, and he picks it up, and he just starts eating it.
Oh.
And I'm still making
Without
pancakes.
anything on it?
Yeah, he just...
Oh.
He's doing it right now.
That's like-
Sugar
Yeah.
and stuff. Gotta limit that.
If we had time and shit, I probably would have made palacintas, but
What?
it wasn't in me.
Who?
Some crepes.
Oh, crepes?
Palacintas. I'm Hungarian. We call them palacintas.
I
That's
did
the
not-
old country.
I did not know any of that.
Yeah.
I had them before when Blakely made them. They were delicious.
Yeah.
I felt so bad that time I ate all of them.
In my house growing up, well, at my grandma's house, actually my great grandma's house, she would just make like stacks and stacks and stacks of them,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody would have competitions to see who can eat the most.
Well, your Uncle Steve has the record, right?
No, my Uncle Rick.
Your Uncle Rick.
My Uncle Rick that passed away.
He ate like fucking 50 of them or some shit.
I think it was
Crepes?
like 48 or something.
48 crepes.
How many crepes
Yeah.
equals like a pancake?
The major
It depends on what you put on it.
Like, pancakes are fluffy because you put baking powder in them.
Mhm.
So that's...
Yeah.
There's not necessarily much of a difference in content.
I don't think I think there isn't because they're dense. Like crepes and palacintas are like dense egg. So I don't think that's that different, but
Yeah, these are just fluffy because they got baking powder in them.
I think my high was
Baking powder, baking
27.
soda. Powder.
27.
I think my high was 27, which is
That's rude.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I usually get to like 10 or 12 and I'm
I mean-
tapping out.
I'm counting the ones that I'm eating while I'm making them too. So
What is that?
Oh.
It's a bug.
What
in
is
coffee.
that?
That is a bug in
Oh.
my coffee. That's the second time this has happened to me. And this has a lid on it.
How the fuck?
In this house?
Yes.
Do I know coffee?
Maybe do you have like
How'd that happen?
I don't know. It
Oh
sounds
no,
like a
the other
curse.
one was in the old apartment.
Yeah, like, dude, we had crazy fruit flies at the old place.
You know when you're drinking and you get into the bottom, so you're starting to see the bottom of the mug, and then
They're
bam,
going
there's
out
a
there.
you
They're
tip it
going out
back.
there. It's fine.
And there's
He's
a
got no
bug
shoes on.
on the bottom.
We're
of the
just
mug.
trying to get the dogs out.
Oh, okay.
Do I know coffee?
Sorry about that.
I need something.
This is hard to do a show with kids.
It's
Yeah, usually we
during the
do it at
day.
nighttime
When
and
they're
they're
sleeping.
not awake and it just makes it easier. They're very full awake. They're doing things. They're running and we can see them running in and out of the house and it's just like
This is a new
slightly nerve-wracking. It's fine.
yeah,
It's fine.
It's a new venture. Here, I'm actually gonna go top off and then air. You wanna
It's completely different.
completely different?
Don't even put it in that container.
I'm gonna show you. You want coffee? You want like orange juice?
I don't like orange juice.
Coffee?
I want coffee.
I feel like this shit's off the rails anyways. Like what is just you know, we're just hanging out, having brunch. This is real life, okay, people?
This
That's
is just
right.
what
You know.
happens. You get bugs in your coffee.
You're hanging out and having brunch with us.
Kids do
Sometimes
stuff.
somebody's got to get up.
Yeah. Jesus, these goddamn kids. Just running all over the place, doing all sorts of things. So we did a lot of
Shenanigans.
home improvement yesterday, Christy. We got a lot
Holy shit.
lot
man.
done.
What'd you get done?
Our kids just roaring in the background.
Can't hear any of that.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So my boyfriend-in-law. How would you describe Andy?
My mom's boyfriend.
Yeah.
They've been together as long as we have.
Yeah.
Not married, so we can't
I can't,
say
but,
stepdad or anything.
you know,
Ooh, that sounds weird.
right? Isn't that strange?
He's like about my age, so to call
Oh,
him
no.
stepdad would be super
Yeah,
weird.
it's a little strange.
But I guess that would make him that if they got married. But
I
whatever.
guess. We'll just call him our Andy.
Our Andy.
Our Andy.
Or Poppy, as the kids call him. Anyways, my mom's boyfriend came over and helped us do a bunch of electrical shit yesterday.
Change out a ton of outlets.
Yeah. We
Uh,
had like legitimately every single outlet and switch plate in this house was just slathered with like wall paint and like
Mm.
not even kind of trying to be careful, just
Mhm.
And like somehow they got it on the outlets and the switches too, but like not the whole thing, like not intentionally painting it, just that messy.
Yeah.
How do you do
So-
that bad of a job?
I don't know. It was really, really bad. But so we went through and we like took all the old switches out and the plates off and all the outlets out and the plates off and all that shit and got new ones and stuff. We got a bunch of the cool ones with USB little ports in them. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, upgrading, you know.
It's like
Bringing our house into the...
future.
What fucking century is it? 22nd?
I don't fucking know.
We still in the 21st? What century is it?
It's the 21st.
It's
It
still
won't
the
be the
21st?
22nd until 2100. We'll be dead.
Yeah.
Oh, 21st century shit. I can say it confidently now for the rest of my life.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Mhm.
But no, it looks nice. We have square little switches and square little outlets and stuff now.
Yep.
It's great.
It's very modern.
It's modern and shit.
Hmm.
Nice.
But
And then we got a killer deal on one of those IKEA floating cabinets.
oh fuck yeah, we did.
So they make the IKEA floating TV stands. that
Do you guys have an
that-
IKEA by you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Oh.
It's horrible.
Yeah, and it's well, first off, you go there and everything's out of stock. Like they don't have stock of anything.
Mm-mm.
Nothing
No,
is in stock.
We had that problem. We're waiting on a couch.
Oh yeah.
Still got a week and a half.
Mm-hmm.
2
Mm,
weeks.
yeah.
A week and a half.
Yeah, we can have.
Maybe. If you're
Got
lucky.
it better.
What?
Couch better get here.
I would love to have furniture.
Mhm.
I mean, like we're managing now, but it's just like getting to a point where, because like we're starting to get a little more settled in. I don't really know what you guys were talking about before I got back up. Like we're starting to get a little bit more
IKEA.
settled in,
Just
and
improvements.
injecting himself.
home improvements, and so like we've got the downstairs painted how we want. We got Chris's office painted. We got our bedroom painted, and like we're starting to move what we have already like throughout the space. We just can't really use a lot of that space yet.
Mm.
Couch will be clutch, and then
Nice.
and then we can build a tote and box entertainment center for the time being.
Yeah, entertainment center.
TV.
That's what we were talking about.
Or get the TV
He's
set
bringing it full circle and he doesn't even know
Good
it.
job,
Doesn't even
Kevin.
know
That's
it.
a quality
He doesn't even know
podcasting
it.
skills right there.
Bring it back around. Maybe I was listening to you guys the whole time. You
No,
just didn't
stop
know.
it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got a deal on like the floating ones. It's like a $200 floating shelf thing. We got it for $40.
Mm.
It's pretty dope.
Mm.
Yeah.
Shut my yogurt.
Marketplace is the best.
Got glass top and everything.
But
I've not been able to find anything on the marketplace.
It's
Mm,
bone dry.
it took us forever.
yeah.
Like
We were
the
getting shit.
We had pretty good
Mm.
luck, I feel, when we first got down here, because we actually got a pretty nice, like TV storage unit that we're using for up here now.
Mhm.
But that's just not going to match anything that we want to do downstairs. So we have to find something else.
Swerve. Yeah, we weren't for like the first like month or so.
Mhm.
It was like terrible. We would try to contact people. They'd be like, nah, it's already gone. I'm like, why is it still up? Or they would just not contact us.
Or they'd be super sexist. Ran into that.
Oh, yeah. Like, guys would not answer my queries and
What?
girls would not answer Dan's. It was really weird.
Yeah, it was strange. So
I was
like,
like, the female one makes sense.
Yeah, like,
Safety.
you
but
know.
like, the
Yeah,
other way
I love my
around is
creep.
like, you're just a dick.
yeah, so we would do a thing where we saw like it was like a rolling cart that you wanted.
Yeah, another like storage cart for
Mhm.
craft shit. Kind of like the one I have, but
So she messaged this guy,
like 3
like,
times.
you know, like, is it still available kind of thing.
Right.
No response.
No. He hearted my response.
He hearted her response.
He hearted my question.
Okay, that's weird.
And I was
It
like,
it was-
I was like, that's real weird. But I was like, maybe he's working or something and just wanted me to know that I saw it
right.
and that he was going to get back to me
Still
later.
an odd choice.
Later that night, I still got nothing. So I was like, is it still available? What does the heart mean? Nothing.
Nothing back.
Nothing.
I think
And then Dan messaged him like
the
a
next
few minutes
day?
after that,
No, it
after
wasn't-
it was a few
yeah.
minutes after I messaged him, and he instantly got back to him. Go, nah, it's gone, bro. And I'm like, really?
Bro.
And
Gone.
and kind of the same thing
Bro.
has been happening where I'll message like if it's like a couch or something, I've messaged people who the post is by a woman, got nothing, and then Blakely will message them and then they get all the details and stuff. So
Yeah. I mean, that one makes more sense.
it does.
Than the guy just being like hearting my shit and then instantly answering
That's
you.
not cool,
Right.
but
Like that's weird. That's weird.
Creeper stuff. We actually ended up. I don't know if I told this on the show yet or not, but we ended up selling the couch through Craigslist. Ended up we ended up getting like a good amount of money for it.
Like half what we paid.
Yeah, essentially it was like half of what we paid. It was a 2-year-old couch.
Oh, good for a couch.
It was a great couch. Like I've purchased like shitty couches before, although that big one, the big white one that I gave to you, that was actually a pretty good
It
couch.
was a really good couch.
I was really annoyed that my roommate got all his parents' old furniture right after I bought it. Yeah, that was great. I was like, hey man, I just got us a couch. He goes, cool. My parents are gonna give us all their old furniture, but I just got us a couch. Yeah, but like all this stuff matches.
You had like 20 couches in your house.
I had like 20. Yeah, like
I feel like
And-
I remember that time frame where you're just like, does anybody need a couch?
like I gotta get rid of it.
And I was like, I just kept seeing you post online about your couches,
About
and
your
I'm
couches.
like, he's got a lot of couches. What's
Yeah.
going on over there?
gave it to Christy, and then like ever since then, like we've always gotten like hand-me-downs or like
Right.
just general second-hand type stuff. Like we went out.
We just
like,
bought our first couch. All of
It's-
our ones previous were all hand me downs. So
Yeah,
yeah.
it's great because you feel like you're stepping up in the world.
Right?
I mean, I have a pink couch because it's the one that I wanted.
That's
Yeah, well, that and she's dreamt of having a pink couch since the Barbie Dream House came out. So
well.
Exactly.
I mean, go get it.
I mean, my house is going to be the most amazing Barbie dream house. Yeah. We're going to paint our front door pink.
I think that there's going to be a discussion on that coming on a later episode.
No, he already agreed. He already agreed.
I'm just happy to be here.
Good for you.
I'm
Good
just-
good answer. Good answer. But yeah, so like we ended up having to sell this couch
Mhm.
because it wasn't going to fit with the orientation of the room we had. And
Mm.
we sold it. We got good money for it. Like the following weekend, we go out couch shopping.
Patrick.
What?
Is Zach changing his name to Ken?
Might be.
No,
No.
Ken doesn't have anything down there. I don't want him.
Fair.
Okay, cool.
I'm doing better than Ken.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a low bar.
It's not a high bar.
It's a low bar.
yeah. So we sell the couch. We go shopping like the following weekend. The first place we go to, the first couch we see is the exact couch we just sold. Like the actual couch.
It's not just a couch in the same brand. It is our
It
couch.
is literally our couch. It was
Oh my
literally
God.
the couch that we just sold. Like had the same little scuff marks on it that the cats made.
Mm.
Um,
Oh shit.
looked great though. They did it like
Were they making a high profit?
100% profit.
100% profit. But like you know what, it's
They were
business.
selling it for a brand new price what we paid for it originally.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, for real?
Wow.
yeah. But
Wow.
like, hey, you know what? It's business. It's like
Right?
You gotta
Good
expect
luck to
that.
them. Good luck to them.
you know,
Times are tough.
times are tough.
It's not weird that I'm eating the berries out of this, right?
What?
It's not
No.
weird. I'm eating
That's
them.
No,
weird.
that's what they're there
I'm
I'm
for.
just making sure.
Is that not?
It's
Wait,
not
wait,
bad.
wait. Do people not eat the garnish?
I saw that meme the other day, remember?
What was the meme?
About eating
Oh!
the garnishes.
Oh!
Damn it.
At the bottom of your drink like a
Oh,
gremlin.
yeah. I do that a
Fuck.
lot. It's like all over.
No.
Did we just
Big
miss
mess.
something?
Big mess.
What a wonderful time.
This is such a good idea.
But yeah, so we still need to find.
I don't know where to go from here.
I'm so sad. I just spilled
Yeah.
strawberry juice on my white part of my dress.
Yeah.
No.
Do you want to go hit that real quick?
Yeah, I might
Yeah,
want
you
to do
might.
that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I have an event to go to. I have to wear this.
Yeah,
so
you know,
I'll be right back.
and we still got like 30 minutes, so like, you know, you don't want that sitting and staining.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, she's like been worrying all night about what to wear, and then finally settled on an outfit, and then just stained on. So, yeah.
I mean, I wasn't sure how to dress for this occasion. I was like, do we get fancy? Do we just kind of roll out of bed?
Why would we get fancy for brunch?
I don't know.
I'm still in my PJs.
Oh
So
God. I feel like we, you know, like we're still or we're now just starting to get back out. I don't know what like the rules are for dressing up. I'm like, you know, being presentable out in the world. Like I have a hard time as it is finding clothes anyways. I tried to go shoe shopping. I couldn't find a single pair of shoes that would actually like fit me well.
did you try New Balance?
I refuse.
You're missing out.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Missing out.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not there yet.
Listen, you're missing out. I went to the outlet. Went to the New Balance outlet. Found myself a goddamn great pair of running shoes.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, these are some comfortable ass shoes. And I'm like, I want some of the same shoe for every day. So I went and looked online, and eBay had a pair of the same shoe, brand new in box, for half the price I paid for it at the outlet. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Did you buy those too, just to have them?
No, of course. I got a backup. You know, I
See?
got everyday shoes. I got myself some running shoes.
And we were just talking about this yesterday, Christy and I, where I'm kind of at that point where I feel like if I see a shoe that I like and that fits me well, I need to buy as many of that shoe as I can just to have the stock, because the one pair that I was looking for is like no longer in production.
Same thing happened to me.
I'm willing to take the dad approach. I'm not willing to take
Learn
the dad
from your
shoe.
elders.
I'm but I do feel like I need to start stocking up on the shoes.
Fendon's just happy that you showed up with clothes on.
I mean, that's fair. If you show up with clothes on, you're winning. I mean, yeah, that's true.
That's true. Or YouTube would have kicked us off.
Or YouTube would have kicked this off.
Like the Weinsteins.
Well, but no. I mean, maybe we need to do the hot tub meta now.
No.
Excuse me?
Haven't you heard about the hot tub meta?
No.
That's like the new thing in streaming, is like you just stream in a hot tub.
Stream from a hot tub.
Yeah.
I could get down with that. I can get down with that.
No.
Oh, did you freeze?
No, we're good.
No. I thought you froze.
It's just a bad idea. Like everybody's actually been getting kicked off that too lately. Like a lot of people have been getting, yeah. Oh man, like a lot of people have been getting their like ad accounts blocked out. Because I know on Twitch
for hot tub streaming,
bro.
Or is this some other activities?
They're trying to get away around the terms of service where you're not allowed to show unnecessary skin
cleavage.
Oh, gotcha.
And stuff.
So they're not wearing bathing suits, is what
so
you're
they
saying.
are wearing.
They
bathing
are wearing
suits.
bathing suits.
They wouldn't be allowed to just
did I miss?
stream in bathing
What are we talking about?
Well, they could do like the thing in the 90s where they put like the bubbles in certain places.
No, you can't do that.
It has to be
that?
relevant. So they sit in a hot tub to say, well, we can't sit in a hot tub with our clothes on, so we have to wear a bathing suit. It's appropriate.
Sure.
But they're just trying to get around
like the naked news thing.
What?
The naked news thing?
No, they did that in Russia, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's like along those lines, but it's just content creators.
It's a gimmick.
Wanting to be on certain platforms that have a lot of popularity, but work their way around what's actually allowed. Which, like, at that point, I don't understand. Like, why not just go to like a?
We're just right back at it.
I'm doing great, guys.
Good for you.
You
like,
know,
I never said that, like, why not just go to an OnlyFans or go to a Patreon where you can do that stuff?
Right. You can do whatever you want.
Well, they're trying to get people to that platform.
That's true.
That's the middle ground.
It's the egg. It's the jumping off point.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but cross promoting for your OnlyFans is a huge thing. They have like legit Facebooks solely to that.
I mean, you gotta get the word out.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I mean the wouldn't broadcasting from the hot tub ruin your camera?
No.
Like you get all foggy.
It's not like in the camera. It's like you got the hot tub. And
You have a GoPro. It can go underwater. You don't think it can handle a little bit of steam?
Well, actually, maybe you could.
Probably. I mean, if you could do it recorded, you can probably do it live.
You know what? You do. Okay.
What if having a hot tub time?
What if we take it to the next level and we do an underwater hot tub cam?
Ew.
What a terrible idea.
That is like the
why,
worst.
Why would you go underwater?
Because it's different. It's a new gimmick.
How big is this hot tub?
I mean, hot tubs are big.
Do the people know they're being filmed, or is it like those weird
ones
where they have like the extra cameras in the hostels that you don't know about?
This isn't weird, okay? You guys are making it weird. It's not weird. This is a new right from the cruise ship. Where I'll take my GoPro, I'll put it live, and then we'll put it under the water.
No, we won't.
Are we like scuba diving?
Oh, do you want to go scuba diving?
Snorkels.
Let's
go snorkeling.
We should do like an underwater, not like a weird hot tub style thing. Because listen, I'll joke about it. I don't want to do any of that. But like we should do like an underwater, like, oh god, I don't know if it's done before, but I'm gonna say it hasn't. First ever underwater scuba podcast right here on this show. Or this
we could be a first.
We could be a first. We'll just claim it, even if it's been done before.
How do they hear you? Are we just dubbing it over? We'll just sit there and wave, and we'll dub over what we're saying.
Oh, Mike's in our snorkels.
You can't mic a snorkel. You're holding it with your teeth.
No, we'll do like the face mask ones.
Like the mono ones?
Yeah, sure.
You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
No.
Okay, cool. Have you ever gone snorkeling, Kevin?
In my pool, I almost drowned.
Right.
Nobody else. There was like a lot of stuff on my face. I didn't know what was going on. I started freaking out, and then I got stuck.
You got stuck.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's not how snorkels work, Kevin. Okay. So
well, I learned something today.
No, we can't.
I tried.
We're ixnaying both the underwater thing and the snorkel thing. Sorry, guys.
Well, I think I need a snorkel redemption because I almost drowned as a kid.
You do need a snorkel redemption, but I don't know if a podcast is the way to go.
No, I think
you'll be trying to talk and then go water.
I mean, that's true. But when I went on my first and only cruise, which I've kind of estimated that I was probably somewhere around the age of 9.
Estimated?
Okay.
Well, I can't remember.
No, but you could. Hey, Mom, what year did we go on this?
Nobody
cruise?
Cares. So we went on this cruise.
Clearly, you care. You remember it still.
Well, I almost died. I would certainly hope so. Good Lord, it was almost as bad as the wave pool for my brother.
That's different.
I mean,
it was probably drunk.
Did he get stuck in a wave pool?
Okay, so we went to Disney, Typhoon Lagoons, a water park there. Okay. They got this awesome wave pool. It's dope as hell. Fenton's learned a few things today. Good for you. This is an educational show. I learned something while you eat.
Yeah.
So went to Typhoon Lagoon. They had this wave pool. His boyfriend is a good swimmer.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a good swimmer.
No.
He was trying to keep up with the boyfriend.
Right.
He almost drowned.
Didn't work out very
in the
well
wave
for him.
pool.
Wave pools go deep.
He comes back huffing and puffing and coughing.
Yeah. Well, you can surf in that wave pool. Yeah.
Oh yeah. All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. And they don't post about it because they don't want people to know.
Tourism.
Oh no, it's supposed to be fun.
There's like a crazy like stop in like Clearwater. Like they can't film anything for TV that's reality.
Oh,
like cops or any of that shit. They have like some serious laws about that.
Well, after that fucking
Clearwater.
dolphin movie, they cracked that shit down. They're like, we're not getting rid of this cash cow.
Well, yeah, it's all tourism.
The dolphin movie.
What? A dolphin's tail?
The one. Yeah, the one with Morgan Freeman.
Oh, wait, I was actually right about that?
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's all in Clearwater Beach.
Well,
really?
no, it's Clearwater Beach, but like,
well, they filmed
then
in
they
like fucking Australia,
they filmed
but
Madeira
like,
Beach, and then they filmed part of Reddington Beach.
Oh, okay.
And like, I actually know the beaches because I grew up here.
Yeah.
So like, when they were like, we're on Clearwater Beach, and I'm like, bitch, that's Reddington.
Yeah. It's like,
But
it's like that.
She ruined the movie for so many people.
It's like that movie Snow Day when they're like,
theater.
oh, it's Syracuse, and we're all like, that ain't Syracuse, that's Canada.
That ain't Syracuse.
Yeah.
right. Well, it was like they showed the kid riding his bike across the bridge to work every day, and I'm like, that's a long ass bridge. Ain't nobody riding that. You're taking a bus.
Some Hollywood bullshit.
Pretty much. But I am really glad that aquarium did get the movie, though, because it's like one of the few aquariums in the area that actually goes out and rehabilitates and saves like actual wildlife and shit. They have a huge hospital facility, and they do programs to teach kids like marine biology and shit if they actually want to go for that as a career in college and stuff. So I am super stoked that they actually got a lot of money off of that movie because they help a ton of animals around here.
Okay.
But
that's cool.
So support that movie, even though it's not accurate to the location.
Wait, but because of that movie, they can't film stuff?
Well,
no.
Clearwater exploded after that movie.
Yeah, Clearwater Beach got a lot more popular after that, but before that, they still had a lot of the like, you can't film cops or Girls Gone Wild or any of those like real time shows that they go out and try to catch people in the wild doing crazy shit. Like those, it's like illegal to film those kind of things and post them because of tourism in Clearwater and stuff.
Oh, that's smart.
That's a good idea.
They should just stop doing that stuff everywhere.
Yep.
I bet you that was Hogan's idea. He's got a lot to lose.
He did live in Clearwater.
Well, yeah, he's got a new bar there. Don't you know?
I don't.
So there's Hogan's Beach Shop out on the Strip, which you've been to.
I've been to.
Well, they moved it from the one that was by water.
Right, but there was on that same strip there was a surf shop at the corner.
Mm-hmm.
It's so sad. That was my childhood surf shop.
Yeah, Hogan said fuck that shit, and he bought it and turned it into a 2-story bar.
Wait, was that like the Ron Johns?
No, other side, other end.
Side. Okay.
I think it's one of you. I think it was when you popped out of the cab, right there on the corner.
Popped out of the cab
when you showed up late at the evening
at the wedding.
That first night.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember where I was at that point.
I know you don't, but like that strange image popped in my mind, and I was like, "Oh, that's where."
I just remember showing up, and it was dark, and y'all were just standing out there, and I was like, "I made it finally!"
Yeah, yeah. It was a surf shop at the end that was an actual like they had actual surf brands and shit. So growing up in high school and stuff, like we would go there for like actual surf brands, not like the fake knockoff shit. But
gotcha.
Yeah. Childhood gone.
Yay. Wait a minute, Axe. How did you almost die drowning? Or how did you almost drown?
Oh yeah. We're gonna bring it back around. Bring it back around.
So I was on my first cruise,
right?
And we went to one of the fucking saints out there, one of the islands.
Saints. You went and saw a saint?
St. Thomas, Troy, whoever the fuck, one of the islands.
Santa Claus.
Saint Claus.
Son of a bitch. But anyway, we went out there and we did one of the excursions, which was, you pay a fee and then you get to go snorkeling in like the clearish water and you see some tropical fish and that sort of shit. And my dad was big into fish. He like had a lot of aquariums and shit like that. So he's like, "Oh, I get to go see these fish," and we're like, "Fine, we get to go snorkeling. That's cool. Whatever."
Yeah.
Snorkeling is fun.
So we bought the package thing, which was for everybody, but my sister was like 2 at the time, so she wasn't fucking going out there, obviously. My mom was never gonna do that anyway. So she stayed back at the beach with my sister. So it was me, my brother, and my dad that go out on this thing. and you get these life vests. And they're like, okay, so what you have to do, you get this life, and it's literally the life vests that are left over from the airlines. They don't fucking, in case of an emergency, like you have to inflate them yourself. Like you have to blow into the little tubes, like to get them inflated and stuff. So they give you those, and so like I'm, fucking 10 or whatever, trying to fucking blow up my own goddamn vest. My dad's too excited, like he's going to see some fucking Marlin or some shit. I don't know. And so like I'm blowing up the thing. And we got the mask on and the snorkel, and we start to go out. Now, I'm not a strong swimmer. We've already heard my brother's not a strong swimmer.
You're also a small child. You're fine at swimming. You just don't think you can for some reason.
I can't swim.
He can swim just fine.
No, I'm not good. So,
all right.
We go out there, and my dad, he's out there. He's having
fish.
I don't know if my dad was a strong swimmer. He was really tall, so he could always touch the bottom.
Sure.
So, like, but
here nor there.
Here nor there. But in the ocean, who knows? There's no bottom.
Well, I mean, it depends on where you're at.
No.
There's definitely a bottom.
And then you come out on the other side.
Right. Okay. You can go to China. Yeah. So, we're out there, and we're snorkeling, and all of a sudden, like, it's getting harder and harder for me to get my head above water after looking. And turns out, folks, believe it or not, my vest didn't work. So
can't imagine why.
Imagine that. So like, by the time I realized this, I'm probably a mile away from shore, like in some deep fucking waters, because you have to get past the waves and shit where you can get to calmer waters for you to actually fucking go snorkeling and shit. And so I'm like, I'm in trouble. I'm fucking forever away from shore. So I go to my dad. I'm like, Dad, like the fucking shit's not working. Like I'm and he's just like, go back if you wanna. Was his response. He's like, I paid some money. I'm seeing some fish. I'm having a good time. You're not ruining this for me, which I totally get now being a parent. So
it makes sense.
It makes all the sense in the world. So I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay. Well, I guess I'm hoofing it back to shore. So I start swimming for the life of me. Like I'm doggy paddling. I'm getting nowhere. It's the ocean, folks. Like, I don't know if you've ever been there. It's hard.
Once. Actually twice. Maybe 3 times.
3 times a lady.
I was going to say, 3 times. 3 times. 3 times. 3.
Good job, Kevin.
Thanks. I figured it out.
Great. So I'm swimming, and while I'm swimming, I'm also trying to inflate the tubes.
Oh, you can't do both.
But I also have the snorkel on my face.
Right.
Too. So basically, I'm just inhaling salt water while I'm trying to swim for my life with a deflating vest in the middle of the ocean.
You're trying to do too many things at one time.
I was trying to do life on an everyday basis. I'm trying to do way too many things all the time.
Yeah.
So by some miracle, I make it.
Right.
And so like, but I'm dead tired, dead ass tired, because I've been in a life or death situation, and I'm dehydrated. I've been taking in a lot of salt, so I'm like trudging up the beach, going towards where my mom and my sister are, and I just drop the snorkel, I drop the vest, and I just pass out like on the beach towel there, and then woke up with the worst fucking sunburn.
Oh my God, they just left. Oh my God.
And I'm like, son of a bitch, I'm never going snorkeling. So I might do it just to get some redemption.
You're an adult now. You can swim.
Yeah.
And
holy Christ.
What?
They came out of nowhere.
So we got this fucking sugar ant problem.
I mean, we are by the window too.
Oh my God, this is disgusting. Can I get a Clorox?
Oh yeah.
See, this is how you get ants.
Can I, brother, get a Clorox?
Well, there's syrup on the desk, so
that's true.
I do have a question kind of related to that story.
Yeah.
Did anybody's parents ever purposefully let you get sunburned?
No.
Like as a joke?
Why would you do
what?
My friend's parents did.
Really?
To me.
To you?
Yeah.
How did that go?
Yeah.
Because I do have a story.
So Timmy B, if you remember Timmy B, his mom it was me, Timmy B, and his cousin Josh and his mom. His mom was like, "We're going to the water safari, Enchanted Forest,
where the fun never
got an
stops."
extra ticket. Brother, let me tell you,
Never been there.
So we go there, and she's like, "Okay, well, make sure you put some sunscreen on." And so I'm like, "Okay," and I'm like, "I didn't bring any sunscreen," and she just starts laughing. And doesn't offer any sunscreen.
What?
And yeah, and well, I mean, she was a nice lady. She had her own issues, but
don't we all?
But anyway, so I was just like, okay, and so we just go, and I come back pink.
Sure.
Like I am just like I walk in, and my parents are like, "What happened to you?" Kind of thing, like. There was no hot, and I couldn't move for days.
Oh no,
That's
of course
basically
not.
my story.
So, when I was in like 8th or 9th grade, I think my dad got his first boat, and he took my brother and I out tubing. And
that's
still,
a fun time.
Yeah, it was a great time. I'm still a young teenager, so like I don't know shit,
right?
And I, as you can probably tell, never really went out and did things as a child. I was very much a homebody. I was a hermit. I was an introvert. So I liked my inside. So I had very fair skin. Going out in the sun for more than an hour was typically a chore for me. Would always be into the shade. Would always be into having sleeves and like covering up and stuff. That was
nice glass of lemonade.
You can't do that if you're tubing.
No, you can't.
But
we get out on the boat, and I'm like, "Hey, shouldn't we have sunscreen?" And my dad goes, and I feel like it was kind of one of those situations where it was like, act sort of like yours, where it was like, "Well, did you bring any?"
Right.
And I was like, "Do you have any sunscreen?" And he goes, "Here, use this," and he hands me bronzer.
Oh no!
Hawaiian No, he knew what he was doing because this was his go-to lotion. It was like those brown bottles with the faded label, Hawaiian Tropic. Because my dad was a brother who liked the tan.
Sure,
which is fine if you have a base tan,
right? I did not.
I don't think you did.
So I was like, "Is this sunscreen?" And he's like, "It's like sunscreen." I came back so red and just for a week and a half was just burning. And of course, at this point, at school and gym was when like we started using the locker rooms, we would get changed. So of course, everybody saw me beat red. I got my back chopped. I got towel whips. I got the shit kicked out of me that week because everybody knew, and I was just a hot target.
Kevin,
I've learned my lesson.
Yeah, you've never stopped tanning since.
And I haven't stopped tanning since. And I actually went tanning yesterday, and I burned the fuck out of myself.
Mm-hmm. See, this
wait. People actually like made fun of people in locker rooms and stuff.
I never.
Oh yeah, that happens all the time.
Yeah, I
mean,
never
experienced it.
Yeah.
Is this just a guys only thing?
Probably. Guys are jerks.
Yeah.
I feel like the most like embarrassing-ish thing people would say in the girls' locker room was like, "Oh man, like her underwear aren't cute." Like that'd be like the gist of it.
For guys, it was like a bunch of high school kids going like, look, he's got a small dick.
Wait, you had your dick out?
No, we didn't. Like, but that was the thing.
What?
We did it. Like, that was the thing, though. It's like,
oh, they would just say it anyway.
They would just say it, they'd be like, that guy's got his dick out.
Nobody saw anything, but they were all just saying, haha.
Yeah. Or they would be like, oh, that guy's got his dick out. Everybody would look and they'd be like, haha, you guys are gay. Like,
what?
That is a high school locker room.
What is wrong
100%.
With
boys are fucking
is
monsters.
Wrong with boys?
We're little monsters who don't know any better. We're just savages. Just grotesque humanoids at that point.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's like most of the girls in our locker room went and changed in the bathroom, and the ones that didn't, like, they were just like, we're out here. And then, like, the extent of that would be, oh, she's got an ugly bra, or like that would be the making fun of things. Was
See,
like,
boy, that would have been nice.
That would have been
of like,
yeah.
oh, ew, she's got ugly underwear, or she wears granny panties, or something like.
Weird.
I think that would be. That's
Like,
the
there
extent of
wasn't-
what I remember, anyways. Not that I really gave a shit what anybody thought, though. So I guess there's that too. I probably would have just been like, fuck you. But
Is that what it was like, Christy?
I don't remember anything except for changing my clothes in a locker room. Like, I don't even remember talking to people.
Y'all
or
were
anything.
just like,
the
let's
thing,
get in,
like
let's
the
get
girls
out.
are just like, oh, this is my locker. It's not like you sit and conversate with
No,
people.
You just
Like
no.
you
you
just go change.
You come out.
I
There
think
was nothing.
I think it would be like after you were done, you would sit there and talk with your friend, and that'd be it.
Yeah,
But
like at the end
other
of the
than
class,
that,
if there was extra time, you
right? Then you
Yeah,
just
yeah, we did
chill
that
and you'd
sometimes.
sit next to it and talk. But like
Man,
nobody was talking while we were changing.
I don't know.
And Fenton in the chat. Just sit in
That's
the locker room
weird.
with ISIS. Well,
That's
then you're definitely going to see something.
Although I feel like there was a time that I was like, what the fuck is that girl doing? Because she was like eating while she was getting changed, like Cheetos or something.
Okay.
And I was like, that's kind of weird, man. But like, I wasn't like, ew, you're gross. I just thought that in my head.
interesting choice.
Like, that was
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I think that there would have where nobody was like making fun of anybody. Like that would be weird. Like you would get called out for doing that.
Yeah, boys are not supportive of one another. It's basically sink or
No.
swim, and everybody's a shark.
Oh no, none of us were supportive of each other either.
just-
we were just
okay.
also
we were all
didn't
saying it in our
gaslight
heads.
Each other.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, and then you would say it after the lock.
Oh yeah, you leave.
That's the mean part. That's the mean part.
Oh.
Then you would then rumors would be spread after the locker room.
Yeah,
Nothing
they just
happens
never
in
say
the
anything
locker
to
room.
you. Eventually,
Right.
you'd hear someone say something, you'd be like, "What the fuck does that mean?"
And then
Who said that? Who said that about me?
right, exactly.
It's like so your process.
So it was as bad, but it was not in the same way. It wasn't outwardly bad. It was
Okay.
outwardly bad afterwards.
So like, but like your process when you find out that like people are saying stuff about you is just to be like, wait, that doesn't make sense. Why would whatever? Where it was like the boys' process is like, who the fuck's ass do I got to kick right now? Who do I got to go find? Who do I got to go find and do
Yeah,
this?
no. Girls are more maniacal. We've got to think it over and think of a way to twist it to make that person sound even worse. Not me, of course.
No,
Never.
never,
No, I'm
never.
sure.
I've never started a rumor in a locker room. JK LOL. I was in middle school once. That's what you get for making fun of me, bitch.
Did you guys have any weird rumors about you?
No.
I probably did. I mean, people.
Everybody
I didn't
said
even
I was a
know
hoe.
Didn't like
about
me,
it.
so I assumed that there was a reason, but I never knew what it was.
Well, Christy, you always kind of gave.
Oh, you cut out.
Apparently you weren't supposed to say anything
all
because
of that.
the
No
moment
one
you
will
started
ever
saying,
know.
the moment you started saying that, you immediately cut out.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. What I said was, Christy, you gave off a very I don't want to talk to anybody vibe.
Oh, yeah,
in that time, so I could imagine people be like, "Why doesn't she like me?"
Yeah,
It's
but
like, no,
that's
she doesn't
not
like
what
anybody.
It was like I got that. Like that was fine.
Right.
But like when people actively put energy into disliking me and telling people about it, I didn't understand where that came from.
Yeah, it's odd.
No, that shit don't make sense.
Yeah, that's weird.
Somebody said something at some point, but I don't.
They always do. It's high school.
No one
or
ever
middle
told me what
school,
people
or-
were saying about me.
Yeah, I
People
also like
suck.
never really interacted with anybody who was far outside of my like friends group. So like there was never really like any sort of reason for there to be like a widespread discussion.
I feel like I had like the opposite problem. I talked to literally everybody, so everybody said I was a hoe.
Oh.
And I was like,
You
that's
talk
not
to
really
people,
how that works.
That's super homophobic.
I was like legit friends with like so many people that everybody was just like, she's a hoe.
She
And
gets around.
I'm friends with a lot of fucking people. I don't sleep with any of them.
Teenagers
Like, what the
always
fuck?
find ways, like if there's something that's actually a positive thing about you, they will
Yeah.
find a way to make it negative.
Right. And I'm like, oh, she talks to so many people. She must fuck all of them. And I'm like,
No,
that's not how that fucking works. I can be friends with a lot of people and not a single one of them.
that's true.
It's true.
That is possible.
And happened because that's what it was.
Mhm.
Yeah. I was
I
actually
mostly
friends
got
with
the,
lots of people at one point.
There you
I
go.
wasn't fucking anybody.
Yeah. Exactly.
There you go.
It's not how that works.
Well, I was just saying, it's possible. Yeah,
There you
I've
go.
been
It's
there.
certainly possible.
I was there for many years.
I mostly got the who are you again?
Mm.
That was mostly
Okay.
mostly my high school experience. Who are you?
See,
oh yeah.
I had within my friends group, I was friends with like a lot of different people who were part of other groups. Like I had a lot of friends who were on like different sports teams. I had like a lot of friends who were like in different, either like clubs or like sections of the high school. So like
Sexes.
Oh.
Whoa.
no, not sex. So Fenton. We love you, Patrick. So like a lot of my friends that I would interact with, like I would sort of have that like secondhand interaction. So like people always like knew me, but like we were never friends.
Acquaintances.
Yeah, a lot of
High
acquaintances.
school is fucking difficult. Why was it so stupid? I don't
Because like you
understand.
don't know any better.
Hormones.
Hormones.
Everyone feels bad all the time and they don't know why, so they just make everyone else feel bad too.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's right.
I feel like I tried to not make other people feel bad, but
Yeah.
I'm sure I did at some point. It's inevitable. I feel like that's the other thing to being that young is you're just fucking oblivious to everything.
I don't think I was
That's
ever
very true.
intentionally malicious, but
Right.
I didn't exactly have a attitude that was overflowing positivity.
Oh. I wore a shitload of Hello Kitty stuff. I was very positive.
On the outside.
On the outside. On the outside. There was a lot going on the inside.
Wow.
That was a difficult time in my life, as it was for many children.
For many, many people.
But you know what? We're through that.
Yeah, except our kids are getting closer to that, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Just,
We had to have the talk. We had to have
Ooh,
it came up.
it's that time.
I wasn't there.
Well, I know you certainly weren't there.
You just ignored it and went and looked at some cookies.
Oh, he wasn't even in the house.
I wasn't in the house.
He was somewhere else.
Just pretend.
I
you
just
don't
get
know
back
anybody.
and she's like, "We had the talk," and I was just like, "Oh."
Does anybody?
It was good. It was honestly like I don't understand why parents find it so hard.
I was
don't
shown
get
a
it.
book.
Really?
No. I mean, we started it with a book. Capella does have like a
Right.
book, but it was not.
It wasn't accurate.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't accurate. Dude, okay.
Ooh.
Girl talk for a second,
Oh,
Christy.
no.
Girl Pockets coming soon.
Okay.
Inaccurate model of Evolve. Inaccurate.
How? But why?
It only had one set of labias. It didn't show any of the glands. It showed the clitoris. It did not like put anything by it. Like it was so inaccurate. I was like, this is hurting my soul. But
That's
yeah, fun.
weird.
So I was like, this isn't accurate. So sorry.
Don't look at this.
The book I
Don't
was
look at
shown
this.
had little people driving the sperm.
Oh, that's different. There was none of that.
He got the Dr. Seuss version.
Where did they drive it to?
Right where it needed to go.
The sperm eats the egg and it grows nice and big.
It was maybe not the best.
No. I don't know. I just feel like it's one of those things that a lot of parents like fret over for so long that I think they freak themselves out.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And
you
to
can
kids,
say
it's
as
not
much or as
weird.
little as you need.
Like kids,
Yeah,
they're just curious. They just don't like. It's only going to be weird to
Exactly.
them if you make it weird. Like,
Exactly.
they
And
don't
I was
know
like,
anything about it yet.
and that's the thing, like you don't have to say shit that you're not comfortable saying. You can say enough to where they understand and not make it weird. Like that's the thing too.
Don't put
like
the shame on it.
it's exactly. Don't be that.
Fenton.
So
I was just bored in high school. I was friends with all cliques. Never had anyone confront me or start shit with me. I don't have the normal high school experience. I don't know if that's a normal though. I feel like that's kind
that's
of
pretty normal.
That's
I feel like that's pretty
yeah.
normal. Everybody feels like they know everybody but know nobody at the same time. That's high school in a nutshell.
I also feel like there really isn't a quote unquote normal experience because everybody has like a different experience.
Some people got bullied to shit. Some people bullied. Some people just kind of coasted through. Some people had lots of friends. Some people had no friends. Some people thought they knew everyone but didn't really know anybody.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
It's you know, it's as unique as the person experiencing it,
That's
honestly.
right.
That's the shit.
Basically.
That's the shit part about it. Like you're learning yourself in high school. So you're only going to do as well as you do on the inside.
There you go. I will say this, if anyone watching this who's just starting high school, you shouldn't be. So don't watch the show.
Subscribe, but like, mute and all that.
But
I feel like we throw some good tidbits out there for somebody in high school.
That's
honestly,
true.
like we're pretty positive.
Oh, we're very positive.
You know?
But if I had to give a piece of advice to somebody who's just starting high school, my advice would be get in an activity.
Oh yeah,
find a hobby.
Definitely.
Find a hobby, get an activity.
Join the after school programs, like even if you think it's lame,
find a passion
or a band.
God,
start a band.
I was in so many fucking things. It was insane. I was in drill team. I was vice president of art club for a couple years. I tried out for rifle team. I did that for a little bit. Then I was I think I was part of FEA for at some point too. Like
FEA?
Yeah, Future Educators of America. Like I went and hung out with those kids. Like a couple of them.
You did get around.
See, that's why everybody thought I was a hoe. I just had a lot of friends, okay? What the fuck?
I think I got kicked out of half the clubs that I joined.
And that's the thing. Like I never went all the time, but I did go sometime, and it was
fun. I went
to
a lot of them. I also skipped a lot of classes, so
same.
Eventually, you get in trouble, and then you get kicked out, and you don't stop. Skipping classes,
you get kicked out of your clubs if you skip class.
I got kicked out of 2 1 year because there was like I only missed the last meeting because they didn't realize I was skipping until the last week of school.
Oh, that's weird. See, our clubs had literally nothing to do with school. They happened after school.
So ours moved to after school eventually, but when we first started high school, they were right in the middle of the day when we were supposed to have homeroom.
Oh yeah. Dan was telling me about you guys had like the study hall things and shit.
She never had a study hall.
I've never had a study hall.
Never had a study. I had 4 in a day.
No, we just took extra electives.
Oh man.
Yeah,
we took extra electives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I finished.
We did ROTC,
my credits.
And then we did. What was it? I did woodshop. Woodshop was my fave. It was amazeballs. And then we did teacher's assistant. Did multiple art clubs, photography, pottery.
No wonder you had freaking rumors spread about you. You were doing all sorts of activities.
Everybody did those. It wasn't a thing to do. Like.
You mean there wasn't an option to sit in a room silently and being babysat while asleep, but then get yelled at for falling asleep in a room where nothing's going on?
I mean, maybe I wouldn't have
best.
picked those though. I always pick the ones where you could go do things. That's why I like the TA one, because I basically just was like, this is a class where I get a credit for one thing, but I just get to hang out in the art room with friends.
See, where was that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Where-
best.
Oh,
I pulled so many pranks on my teacher. Oh my god, it was glorious.
Yeah.
Mr. Berkey, if you ever see this, I love you.
Okay.
So it was my art teacher, and he had this kid in our class that he would not let TA for him because he said that he would do a bunch of shit. And so he let me TA for him instead.
But you were the one doing the shit?
But I was pulling so many pranks. One, the last week of school, he had a substitute, which I don't know if you know anything about substitutes. They
Yeah.
don't pay much of attention to
That'll go
anything.
over well, yeah.
No. Well, so my friend, he got this box, this huge fucking box full of condoms.
Oh.
Yeah, so he had this huge box of condoms that he got because he would go to the health department and just steal condoms all the time.
Okay.
But he got this huge box of condoms, and I pulled out all the colored ones and all the black ones and all the flavored ones that were all fun. And I legit put them everywhere in his classroom.
Oh my god.
oh.
Every desk, every chair, all over.
Good thing he didn't get reported, because that would have been the end of his career.
He,
That could've
no,
gone
he,
over pretty poorly.
they would have known. They would have known it was a prank because
Yeah.
it was pretty obvious
bit
the
over the
amount.
top.
Oh yeah. Oh, way over. I opened a lot of them too, by the way.
Okay.
God.
So, and then he got back and like nobody said anything for like the next day or two. And then all of a sudden he goes and he calls the kid. His name was Alex. And he's like, damn it, Alex. And he was like, I know you were the one that put the condoms on.
Poor Alex.
Poor Alex.
And I just sat there and laughed. And I'm just like, yep, it was Alex. But no, I was good. I was actually good friends with that teacher, and like I would go back and like talk to him and stuff. Like after I graduated, my other friend still went to his class, so we would go. And eventually, I told them it was me, and he laughed and he's like, "Damn it, Blakely!" And I was like, "It was funny. You thought it was Alex."
And that kid was expelled.
No, he wasn't. No, our teacher was really
Lives were
cool.
ruined.
Mr. Bricky was the best. He called me Barkley all the time. Yeah. He would give me stupid nicknames and then I'd give him stupid nicknames.
And that should be the real experience in high school,
That should be
folks.
the real experience. And I think this has been an experience
It's
too.
been an experience.
Oh yeah, it's been an hour
It's
already.
been an hour,
Wow.
so I think we're gonna wrap up because
You didn't even eat your breakfast.
So I learned something about this whole experience. I don't think I
Okay.
can really eat and talk at the same time.
Mm.
It's difficult.
I also gave myself a lot of food, which I'm still gonna eat because I'm quite hungry. Actually, I'm gonna do that right after this. So, yeah.
All right,
folks,
well.
listen.
All right, I have to go for a drive.
Yeah.
This was a test
okay.
run. I think it went over pretty well. I think we got.
I think so.
I think we got some stuff we can
Yeah.
still work on, enhance. Maybe we'll try
Yeah.
to do this once a month.
Maybe less food and just more
Less
booze.
food,
instead.
more booze.
I think that sounds better, right?
More,
Yeah.
more finger
Yeah.
stuff. I mean, finger foods.
Whoa.
Okay,
Me?
hang on.
What?
That's a different show, Kevin.
That's a different network altogether.
That's OnlyFans.
So, if you're
Mm.
watching, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We are at youtube.com/BrainRackTV. We're across the social media networks. Brainrock TV, also Brainrock Show on Facebook still, because we can't merge those fucking pages together. But yeah,
We'll get there.
tell your
We'll get
friends,
there.
tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell everybody to watch the show. We're trying to grow this channel. We got so much more content coming out. Brainwreck Live each and every Wednesday night at a new time, 10/9 Central. We've got Don't Be an Asshole, which is the internet's favorite game show, coming to you each and every Thursday night. Again, 10/9 Central. I think that's
Making
gonna
it a
do
thing.
Yeah, we can sign off. So I'm Kevin,
I'm Christy.
I'm Blakely K.
And I'm Jason X.
and we'll catch you later.
Bye.